Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller and welcome to a new walkthrough on my channel. So you probably can't tell by the screen that I'm on right now, but if you saw the title, the thumbnail, or some other miscellaneous thing, you probably know exactly what this walkthrough is going to be. But I will go ahead and say what the game is anyway. I shall be doing a walkthrough for the brand new Nintendo Switch launch title game, Super Bomberman R, because I absolutely love Bomberman. And I'm so glad that he has another game because he hasn't had one in years, and I figured a Bomberman game on the Switch just makes sense. Bomberman on handhelds just makes sense. Multiplayer Bomberman just makes sense. And a new update is available. It will be downloaded now. Well, then I guess we're updating. Alright, I can just go on over and over about how much I love Bomberman. One of my favorite games of all time is Bomberman 64 with the Second Attack, which is a Zelda-styled Bomberman, but the multiplayer is like traditional Bomberman with a twist, and it's cool. Alright, whatever. Let me address a few elephants in the room. Number one, you might notice that my voice sounds a bit better. Well, that is because I am recording this video at the That One Video Gamer office. In case you guys don't know, I'm an editor for them. I'm allowed to use their equipment from time to time as long as I ask ahead of time and I don't break their stuff. And I figured for Super Bomberman R, I will go ahead and use their fancy microphones to record my voice while I play. Though it might not apply for every part, but hey, if it means making my videos more presentable and more professional, then I would like to take up the opportunity. Number two, I understand that this game has a story mode, and I will go through the story mode, and this game has multiplayer, and if I do multiplayer videos, those will be uploaded separately. I'll do a couple videos. I probably won't turn it into another multiplayer series on my channel, but there will be a playlist if I do enough videos of the multiplayer. But this walkthrough will focus mainly on single player things. Here I am. I'm Yoshiller. That's me doing a pose. There you go. Alright, so here we are, Nintendo Switch. It'll be fun. I'm so glad. Like, the thing with making it a launch title is that it will get more people to buy it. I think it's genius. Why do I have 7 friend requests? I'm flattered that 7 people would want to be my friend, but I haven't even messed with friend requests yet, so I might have to mess around with that after I record this part. But yeah, having Super Bomberman R as a launch title, what a nice surprise and what a smart idea. When you make something a launch title, I gotta think that people are more convinced to buy it. I think the 2 most popular Switch launch games right now are going to be Zelda and Bomberman. I really think so. But alright, here we go. This game uses an autosave feature. Please do not turn off the console while the bomb logo is displayed in the bottom right. You got it. In case you guys don't know, I am playing this game with 2 separate Joy-Cons, 1 in each hand. I'm not using the Joy-Con grip. I'm going to be doing the single player. I do not have plans to do this co-op. Could it happen in the future? Possibly. But for now, let's see what we've got here. We've got the multiplayer mode, the story, the shop, and other. Well, let's look at the shop. What can I buy? What is in this game? Okay, so I have a coin currency of some sort. I can buy some items. I don't really know what these items are for, but I guess I can figure that out as time goes along. I can buy some more multiplayer maps, which looks like fun, and maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. I want to do a walkthrough first, but these are all cool. Alright, so I guess throughout the game, whether it's through multiplayer or through single player, I will get coins, I'll use the coins to buy other things, and then I will unlock everything by the end of the game. Here we are, new game, let's go!
You who dwell in darkness, you who begrudge the light, awaken! For I now bestow upon you an opportunity for revenge! Rise to your feet once more, 5 dastardly bombers!
Planet Bomber. The home of the Bomberman brothers, 8 righteous robotic lifeforms devoted to keeping the universe a safe place. Day and night, they train diligently.
Hey! I told you all to come to today's training. Why weren't any of you there?
Diligently.
What a foolish question. Why would I need to train when I'm already perfect?
Just let me sleep a little longer.
Don't worry, I'm ready to fight to defend the universe. So, what is it you want me to blow up?
Oh, a butterfly! Whee!
Hey, Aqua! Isn't this haircut wonderful? I think it looks beautiful, but everything suits you, big sister.
They train.
What am I gonna do with these guys?
Don't worry, big bro. I I know exactly how you feel.
You do, Green? Wow. You're the only one who understands me.
I'm not strong like the others, though. So I've been thinking about what I can do. And I think that I should eat a burger to build up some body strength.
I see. All right. I understand completely. You take this money right here and you eat all the... Wait, what?
Day and night, they train, not so diligently, it would seem.
I can't take this anymore.
Calling all intelligent life forms across space. I am Emperor Bugler, this universe's new ruler. As the first stage of my intergalactic conquest, I have taken the liberty of seizing control of the 5 main planets of the starry sky solar system. Before long, the planets that all of you inhabit shall too meet the same fate. If you value your lives, bow down and accept me as your ruler. If you disagree, of course you are always free to challenge my faithful followers, the 5 dastardly bombers, to battle. If you have the courage and the strength to do so, of course.
This is bad. Looks like it's down to us to save the universe. Come on, everyone. Bomberman Brothers, let's go! I said, let's go!
Just another 24 hours, 52 minutes.
But what about our packed lunches? I can't take part in any violence. But I'm scared.
Just get in!
And so, the battle between the Bomberman Brothers and the Bugler Army begins. White must fight to restore intergalactic peace. The Bomberman Brothers must fight to find some enthusiasm. The fate of the entire universe rests on your shoulders. Or something like that.
I just feel like I watched a Saturday morning cartoon, and I am A-okay with that. Ooh, difficulty? Well, I love Bomberman, and I'm the walkthrower, but I'm probably gonna regret this. Here we go. Expert mode. I love Bomberman! Huh!
Planet Technopolis, the 5th and outermost planet of the starry sky solar system, whose surface is now completely mechanized.
Planet Technopolis. Looks like the Bugler Army have already turned it into a base.
So are we just going to head straight in?
No, we need to avoid any unnecessary combat. Our top priority is freeing the people of this planet. They must be imprisoned somewhere around here.
I hope we can resolve this as peacefully as possible.
All right, let's go! Red Bomber is ready to bomb!
Hey, what are you doing, Red?
A true hero never hesitates. Anyway, explosions are the only thing the bad guys understand. Come on, let's do this!
Wait a minute!
Here, take
Hey! I said wait!
I got you!
Will they be all right?
So in case you guys don't know, the continuity of Bomberman's a bit weird. It's kind of like The Legend of Zelda, where every Bomberman game focuses on a different Bomberman character. It's always like the white cartoony Bomberman, but this is a different Bomberman than the one that's in the Nintendo 64 games, if that makes sense. And I appreciate this over-the-top cartoony style. I actually like it a lot. It's a little weird, but I actually think it's cool. I think it's fitting. I think it's fun. I think it's so over the top and cartoony that I can't help but have like a huge smile on my face. It's well animated, and the voice acting sounds like it's right out of a Saturday morning cartoon. I love it. Let's see. The goal, okay, so basically the goal of any Bomberman game, at least when you're doing single player, is to knock out all the enemies on the screen and make your way toward the goal. So I will go ahead and do that. If anything, this game looks like it's taking nods to the Nintendo DS version of the game, or the Japanese-only Wii version of the game. There was a Wii game called Bomberman Blast, which is the name of a WiiWare game that was released internationally. But in Japan, there's a Japanese game that has a story mode like this, and it's pretty short. And I don't know how long this walkthrough is going to go on. If need be, if there's more after the single player, or if there are other mechanics I can show, I do not mind devoting separate parts to that. But for the time being, I'm going to take on Level 1, or Stage 1 of World 1, and I will be beating every level in the game on Expert Mode. So let's do it! Let's do it! Here we go, we're getting some interesting designs here. This is fine. This is fine. We got a magnet. I don't quite know what these magnets do, but regardless, I've got a bomb power-up, so if you haven't played Bomberman before, allow me to explain the basics. Basically, you set down a bomb, it explodes along this grid. It will not explode in diagonals, at least not in this game. You gotta play different Bomberman games for that to happen. So, set the bomb down, it explodes. If the explosion hits you, you'll die. If the explosion hits your enemy dies. You can get different power-ups based on destroying... You can get different power-ups based on what you do. If you destroy blocks, you can get power-ups. If you destroy enemies, sometimes you get power-ups. I don't know if that's gonna be in this game. You can get like power-ups that make your explosions bigger, or allow you to set more bombs down at a time. You can get power-ups that allow you to throw bombs over walls. It's fun stuff. I don't know what power-ups are not going to be in this game. Traditional Bomberman says at least you'll get the power-ups that allow you to set more bombs and create bigger explosions. But things like throwing bombs, kicking bombs, running faster, the remote control detonator that's in some Bomberman games where you can set off your bombs whenever you want. I don't know if those are going to be in this game. Other Bomberman games have like exclusive power-ups to them, like you could jump into the air to avoid an explosion. I don't know. This game really just came out of nowhere, and I'm ready to play it, and I'm ready to enjoy it because it looks awesome. Now I'm getting destroyed. Well, even though I love Bomberman, I never claimed to be the world's best Bomberman player because I know I am not. Okay, so we have some perspective going on here. It's been messing with my eyes, and I understand now that I'm on a higher ledge, and then eventually I'll have to go to that higher ledge in the top right corner in order to beat this level. And because it is a higher ledge, explosions will not go up it, and if I imagine if I were to set a bomb down there, an explosion would not go below the ledge. So for now, I just want to knock out this enemy. Am I being a dunce? I guess I can go through this little crevice. I didn't even see that. Perspective is messing with me, but I guess that's why the perspective is at this angle, so that I can see those things more visibly. Bomberman games are usually top down, but I don't mind this type of perspective because I guess it's trying to show that, look, it's fancy 3D on the Switch, it's cool, and you know, it's fine, it's cool. This game was actually made in Unity, which is even cooler because Unity is a game development program that I even learned a little bit in, and I don't have anything to write home about. I mean, if you looked at my stuff, you'd be like, yeah, that definitely looks like a college freshman made it. That's the truth. But I really like Unity. I think it's a fantastic program, and I'm actually surprised that Konami decided to develop a Bomberman game in it. I mean, I'm surprised in general that Bomberman is back, that Konami even bothered to make a Bomberman game that wasn't a pachinko machine, but I digress. The goal will open when you press all the switches. There is no need to defeat the enemies. Be on the lookout for hidden switches. Okay, so I need to be on the lookout for hidden switches. Ha 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 ha! It sounds like me on eBay. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and look for these switches. So I imagine, in order to beat this level, I have to defeat all the enemies, and I have to press the switches, and I can do that. That is fine. Oh, but to continue my discussion from earlier, this game was developed in Unity, which is awesome. Other popular games being developed in Unity include Ukulele, if I'm not mistaken. I believe there are some games, I want to say like Angry Bird, but maybe Angry Bird was not developed in Unity. I think an Assassin's Creed game was developed in Unity. Not Assassin's Creed Unity the game, but there was an Assassin's Creed game that was developed in Unity, I'm fairly certain. And then I think there were a bunch of other indie games that became very, very successful, and they were made in Unity. And it's not out of the question for other developers to make games in Unity. In fact, you know what? I think Super Mario Run was made in Unity. I think even Nintendo made a game in Unity. And that just goes to show you how great of a program it is. This is not a plug, by the way. I'm just genuinely happy that Unity is such a great program and that I even have a little bit of knowledge in it. Anyway, here we go. So, it seems like, based on the way I've been playing, I actually get to keep the power-ups that I got from the previous level. So, depending on how future levels go, I might actually take the time to destroy these blocks get the power-ups that are in them, and then move on. And if there's no power-ups in them, then whatever. But I'm at least going to take the time to destroy the blocks to see if there are power-ups at all. So that's what I'm going to do. See, in the bottom left corner, I have 4 fire power-ups, 4 bomb power-ups, and 2 speed boosting power-ups. Good stuff. Those are usually like the 3 main power-ups that you'd see in a Bomberman game in general. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there are switches on this level, but I have 8 enemies to defeat. Cool. Okay, so based on this heads-up display here, I can guess that a co-op player can join me at any time. That's cool. Drop-in, drop-out co-op is probably the best type of co-op. And the bottom number, the Bomberman's face with a 4, is the amount of lives that I have remaining. And because I'm playing this on expert mode, I have fewer lives than usual, and I already lost one, but I'm doing my best. And then the stuff at the top is the amount of enemies that I have to defeat. So I've defeated half the enemies on the level already. We should be good. I also realized that I haven't really been using my bomb setting powers to the best of my abilities. I mean, if I wanted to speedrun these levels, I could just run through and set bombs everywhere and hope that I survive. But I'm trying to be a little more careful. I'm getting back into Bomberman gameplay, and I've never played this Bomberman game before. So I would like to make sure that I do everything with a bit of a cautious take on it. I mustn't be careless. I must make sure that I know what I'm doing, or that I have at least some general idea of what it is that I want to do. So, I'm not going to run in and rush bombs everywhere. This is not a speed run. It is a walkthrough, and I will do my best to showcase how to beat this game. But do not expect the world's best gameplay. Do not expect the world's fastest gameplay. Do not expect me to be at Games Done Quick to talk about this game, because I do not imagine I will be that good at this game. It'll be extremely ironic if that's the case, but I'm not putting any money on that. So, okay, here we go. The remaining 3 enemies appear to be on this higher ledge. So we have an enemy that is capable of dropping down to this lower ledge, who's capable of jumping over blocks, and I already killed him with a bomb. So I am just ready to go through. I'm ready to knock out these enemies. Oh, all right, well, hey, next point of conversation. So there are power-ups that will boost my firepower and bomb power, like the one I just picked up, the brighter colored ones. The ones that are blue are negative power-ups. There are ones that will make your firepower weaker, that will make it so you can set less bombs, that'll make you slower. There are some benefits of getting them, like if you're afraid that your explosions are too big, like I kinda am right now, you might consider actually picking one of those up. You don't have to be stuck with giant explosions all the time. I'm gonna pass. I think there are more benefits to having big explosions than cons to having big explosions, but maybe in the future I'll consider it more. I mean, I know I'm only setting 1 bomb at a time, and that's not the most efficient way to play a Bomberman game, but that's how I'm doing things right now. So, we're gonna do things. We're gonna be great. Things are gonna be fine. Things are good. Alright, there we go. I kind of missed, but that's okay. All I want to do is make sure that I don't lock myself behind a block, because that's a basic Bomberman mistake, is to set a bomb, trap yourself, and just wait for the bomb to explode as you fly off in embarrassment. Alright, we'll see. I'm glad I'm taking the extra time to break these blocks, because I just got an extra bomb setting power up, which I can do this with. Look at that. Look at that. I can just set a bunch of bombs. Ready? Ready? Here we go. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it down here. Oh, we do have some more blocks down here. Alright. Just got to make sure I step out of the way so I can go to a safe spot. Boom, look at this. Look at all these bombs. Now the question is, how many power-ups can I get for each stat? Like, how many fire setting power-ups can I get? How much run speed boost can I get? I don't know. I'm not even going to go on 10. If it goes past 10, that's going to be crazy. And if these power-ups are exchangeable from world to world, that'll be even crazier. But we'll just have to see, huh? Alright, hey, how you doing, man? No. See, I didn't even point this out earlier. The magnets are pulling my bombs. They pull them towards the magnet, and then when the bomb goes off, the magnet gets turned. It gets rotated 90 degrees. Alright, I got it. I have to use that to my advantage, but it seems more like an obstacle than a beneficial object on this level. But hey, I'm gonna take you out now, so goodbye. Thank you. Have a nice day. See, I put you out of your misery. Now you don't have to worry about being stuck going back and forth. Now you can live life. Go any angle you want. Enjoy it. Okay, so I'm gonna take you out. Then I'm gonna take you out. Thank you. See, it's a treat. Yoshiller's taking you out. Good? Good. It's gonna be expensive, but I'm gonna take you out. Good. Okay, so we got some more bomb setting power-ups. Good. All right, so there's an enemy on this higher ledge. I don't know if my bomb can destroy that. No, I guess I can. Otherwise, I was gonna say I'd either have to get the bomb throwing power-up on this level, or I'd have to find some way to get onto a higher elevated platform from there. But we seem to be good. That enemy's done. I almost killed myself with my own explosion. That would have sucked. I've already lost a life. I'd like to at least be somewhat decent at this game, considering I'm recording myself and I'm playing this game on expert mode. I want to be able to prove my worth. But okay. There we go. Alright, let's see. I would like to destroy this enemy. I will probably not have the easiest time doing that. Oh, hey, would you look at that? I had the easiest time doing that. I didn't even think that explosion would get him, but sure enough, it did. Alright, that power-up looks like it's a power-up that will, or it looks like it's a power down. It will make it so that I can't set as many bombs. I don't need that right now. We're good. Stage 1-5 clear. Now, I don't know how many levels are in each world. This is not a very... This is, like, I didn't really do any research on this game, as embarrassing as it is to say. Usually when I make walkthroughs, I try to make them at least somewhat professional. But I always try to make it professional, I guess, but I don't usually have as much cluelessness as I do now. Usually I have a little bit of research. In fact, one of my most professional walkthroughs, if I may say so myself, is for Bomberman 64, The Second Attack, one of my favorite games. I made sure that walkthrough was very professional because I figured nobody else was going to make a walkthrough for that game like I was. I wanted to take full opportunity of the fact that I could make a walkthrough that was professional and one that showcased the research I was willing to do for a game that I was passionate about. Here, this game was announced. I saw 1 or 2 multiplayer videos of it, and now I'm just playing the game. But I think that's the fun of it. I want to be able to record my reactions, my initial experiences to this game. It's Bomberman. I feel like it's a good game to do that with. In fact, recording my initial reactions to any game is something I've been doing quite frequently on this channel. I do my fair share of walkthroughs where I'm familiar with the game. And I died. As I was saying, I do my fair share of walkthroughs where I'm familiar with the game, like as was the case with, say, Pikmin, or, like I just said, Bomberman 64 The Second Attack. But then I also do my fair share of walkthroughs where I'm new to the game and I want to record my initial experience, like I did with Yoshi's Woolly World. And I'm currently doing with Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I'm doing with this game, or I did with Shantae Half Genie Hero. So, I alternate back and forth between the two. I try to balance back and forth between recording a walkthrough of a new game and recording a walkthrough of an old game. If I'm going to do a walkthrough of an old game, I'd like to be a bit more professional with it. And if I'm doing a walkthrough with a new game, I want it to be more for entertainment purposes so that I can experience this game with my audience. So that my audience can see what it was like for my first time playing the game. Anyway, I just got a special power-up. This power-up will allow me to kick my bombs around. So, in theory, if it works like other Bomberman games... Oh, let me hide down here real quickly. If it works like other Bomberman games, I should be able to set a bomb, and I should be able to kick it. But I don't know if I'm going to have the opportunity to actually showcase it because there's just a lot of stuff going on in this level, and I'm trying my best to focus while not dying because I've already lost a bunch of lives there. Okay, so what's going on? Why? There's so much stuff going on the screen. Okay, so I guess what's happening, so you know how earlier I was talking about how a basic mistake is to trap yourself in a corner and let your bomb hit you and wait for the explosion to hit you so that you can fly off in embarrassment? Well, I just did that. Great, I'm off to a roaring start, huh? Well, like I was saying, or I guess what I was trying to figure out, why is so much stuff going on? Well, I guess there's a... Do I have an extra life? Okay, I do. There's a diamond in the center of the stage that is constantly spawning enemies. So I guess I don't have to take out all the enemies on this level. I just have to hit the 2 remaining switches. And I'm trying. I'm really trying. This is a bit cruel for one of the first levels of the game, unless this is like a really short game. Okay, I don't have to take out the enemies. Taking them out obviously makes things easier. I just need to get to that button. Let me get it. We're good. Okay, one more. And it's over. It's over to the left. I failed. Oh, that's how the currency in this game works. I have to pay 600 gems to keep playing. I guess I'm going to keep playing. That's what I'm going to have to do, guys. I'm just going to have to get a bunch of gems and keep playing. I will do my best to lose as few times as possible, but that's smart, but that's also cruel. I mean, having infinite lives would make this game redundant. Putting in a currency system like that, I'm actually in support of. It causes players to have a chance if they play the game for an extra amount of time on their spare time, but then it also punishes players who die too frequently. And I imagine if I ran out of coins and I wasn't able to pay for a retry, I'd have to do the world over again. Well, hopefully we don't run into that situation. Hopefully I can get this last switch. Come on. I've already lost so many lives, and it's just the first world of the game. I would like to get over here and hit this switch. Are we good? Okay. I need to get over there. I need to get over there. Please. Please. Good? Okay, we're going. We're going. Come on. There's so much stuff going on. Come on, let's go. We're gonna do it. Oh, no! Well, at least I spawned right next to the thing. All right, we're finally done with this level. I'm out of there. I'm done with that. Okay, we're done with that level. Okay, how many more levels are here? All right, 1-7, defeat all the enemies. All right, this seems simple enough. This doesn't seem as chaotic. I mean, there's definitely a lot of stuff going on, but at least, like, there's not a platform that's infinitely spawning enemies. All right, we're good. We're good. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do things. Ready? Let's do it. Ready? Ah, no! I'm making so many basic mistakes. I'm so sorry, world. I'm so sorry, humans. I'm such a failure. I'm such a dunce. But it wouldn't be a Yoshiller video without a basic mistake, right? Even in my more professional videos, I make plenty of basic mistakes. So thank you for watching my channel, and thank you for watching it at least up to this point of the video. I hope to not let you down from this point onward. I'm doing my best, and you just have to believe me. I am doing my best. I'm not trying to lose, trust me. I would rather play well than play like an idiot. Okay, here we go. I guess there's no way to stop when the bomb moves. I'm pushing R. Usually it is R, but it's not working here. There is a button, I don't know it just yet. Maybe I'll experiment with some other buttons a little later. But here's me kicking bombs, guys. It's as simple as that. You set a bomb, you run up to it, you touch it, and whatever direction you hit it on, it'll move about the opposite direction. So let's get these guys. All right, ready? Are you guys ready to die? Because you're just dragging on my video length at this point. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. I just have to like run in here and hope that it explodes in some. That's what we're doing. And boom. Blasted. Gone. Good. Alright, I'm trying to make commentary. Right now my focus is going into the game. I've had enough times to do not. Oh, I can kick bombs now. Yep, we're not doing that again. We're not doing that again. I'm not locking myself behind a corner. That's a basic mistake. I'm playing as an expert. I'm not a novice. I'll be okay. I mean, I'm a novice to this specific game, but to the Bomberman franchise, I like to think that I at least have a slight idea as to what's going on. So, okay. Good. You're gone. 3 more enemies. They're all in this top part of the level. I'm feeling pretty good. Here we go. Ready? Because I'm ready to put on a show. Here we go. Here we go now. I'm ready. Let's do it. Go. Get him. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about. That is about what I am talking. That is technically the grammatically correct way to say that sentence. Okay, so anyway, it seems like my bombs are able to knock down pillars. Cool. That's a slowdown power-up because it's a shoe with an arrow on it, so I imagine instead of making me go faster, it'll make me go slower. So let's knock out these enemies and just be done with this level. Maybe I'll destroy some of these extra blocks and see if there are any goodies inside. Come on, let's do it. Let's do things. Hiya! There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's do some excavating. Let's do it. Let's see what's in here. Give me goodies. I'll take that. Thank you. Also, based on the numbers in the bottom left corner of the screen, it seems that my power-ups do not go anything higher than 8. So maybe at this point, I don't need to look at the extra boxes if I can't get anything higher than 8. So unless I can get other power-ups like the remote control or some new power-up in this game, or I guess I could use a few more speed-ups. Kicking, that's good. I don't feel much of a reason to break open all the blocks now. We'll see. There we go. So I guess in theory, I could just stay up here and kick bombs around. I don't know. Let's see what we got. But is that gonna get anybody? No. Well, wow, it actually did get somebody. Okay. Let's see. This seems like the safest part of the level as long as that little frog robot stays away from me. There's a block down here, and I don't know if I want to get it. I just want to take out this frog. Got him. Got him. Okay. Go. How did this little enemy get up here? What did I do wrong? Why are you up here? Ooh, that's it. That's the power-up I discussed earlier. This power-up will allow me to throw bombs. I guess the mechanic is a little different in this game. To throw a bomb, you set it, and then you press the A button again to pick it up and automatically throw it. So it's immediate. I don't think I can hold it in my hand. Oh, no, I can. I can, okay. It seems a little weird. It doesn't seem as polished as other mechanics in the game, but it does get the job done. I don't know, maybe previous Bomberman games spoiled me. It seemed like the animation was smoother and the way that the bomb was thrown seemed better. Maybe that's just one of the downsides of making the game in Unity. I don't know, but it seems like we're okay here. It seems like this will work. So yeah, I really could just stay on this platform if I so desired. And oh, that's interesting. So if you hit a bomb off the top side, it'll show back up on the bottom. I imagine the same can be said for if I threw a bomb off the left side, it would probably show back up on the right side. Well, that's interesting to know. I don't know how often I'll be doing that, how often I'll be utilizing that, but it is a thing that can be done. Let's see if I can get this enemy. No, because I can't throw in a diagonal, so I do have to go over there. So let's go over there. All right, you get special treatment. I'm personally coming to you. Good? Oh yeah, look at that. You good? Okay. Ow! All I had to do was set a bomb and kick it. This was supposed to be an easy level. I pretty much destroyed all the enemies by standing in one place, and yet I made the basic mistake of walking straight into an enemy. All right, let's just be done with this first world. I know the later worlds are supposed to be tougher, but maybe I can play them better than this one now that I'm getting a feel for things. I mean, this game is certainly great. I'm just a numbskull.
So here you are, you meddling intruders! I'm impressed that you managed to make it this far, but you'll wish you never did! Before arriving here, you'll have to make your way past the multitude of mazes that I placed in waiting for you. The swarms of security robots! The thousands of traps! Traps?
What's this place?
What do you think you're doing? That's not the entrance! What about all my mazes? What about all my traps?
Hey, that little guy's mad about something.
Don't call me little! I am Magnet Bomber, one of the 5 dastardly bombers and a commanding officer of this base!
Huh? But you're just a kid.
I'm not a kid! Think you can make a fool out of me, huh? Now you've made me mad! Just you watch! I don't care how much you beg and cry, I'm going to crush you into little pieces!
See, I'm totally just watching a Saturday morning cartoon. I'm watching Cartoon Network. But like it looks fluent, it looks fun. It clearly has an art style to it, and I like it. All right, what are we doing? All right, Magnet Bomber's Magnet Bomb will magnetically chase after Bomberman. Make sure they stay away from them. That sentence has a lot of the word magnet and bomb, but I get it. He's gonna move around, he's gonna set bombs. This guy is fast. Oh my goodness, I almost don't want to destroy all these blocks. I kind of just want to chill around. Okay, well, hopefully I only have to hit him once, and hopefully I won't lose any other lives in the process. You keep that magnet bomb away from me, sir. Magnetism. You know, magnetism's a cool thing. I generally like it. Please do not ruin that for me, please. I said please twice in the same sentence, once at the beginning, once at the end. So if you could please not ruin magnetism for me, that would be great. I mean, I didn't actively study magnetism. I just think it's fascinating. But I don't really go out of my way to learn it. Do not do this. Do not do this. I can't kick your bombs. All right. I chose to do this. I'm playing the game on expert mode because I love Bomberman. So let me play Bomberman like I would in the past, where I just set a bunch of bombs down and hope that one of the explosions hit you. The only problem is you have smart artificial intelligence, so I cannot easily hit you with these explosions. What am I supposed to do? You are too good at this game, sir. You are too good at this game. I am not the expert that I thought I was. You are rocking it. You need to relax, sir. You need to relax. You need to calm. Oh my goodness! But it's okay because I love Bomberman. All right, this is the first boss. Oh wow, I've already failed. I'm gonna have 200 gems after this. Okay, dude. Well, I'm already making the most basic of mistakes. Guys, Welcome to the first part of my Super Bomberman R walkthrough. I apologize for my sloppy gameplay. You gotta admit, this is not the easiest thing in the world, and rightfully so, because I chose to play this game on expert mode, but I'm dying because of stupid decisions. I can't blame the game. It's just me. I cannot react that quickly, Magnet Bomber. You are the better man. But you know what? Thankfully, I have the power of video games. I get to try like 20 times. You get one shot. All right. So I have a few ideas though. This map is not perfectly square. I mean, there's clearly an area up there where things are elevated. There are some parts over to the right where things are not correct. What I'm thinking is I can stay up here and prevent him from. Yeah, he's definitely going after me. I can try to prevent him from even coming up here, and I can just try to throw bombs and kick bombs at him from here. So let's see if that works. Do not come up here. Do not touch me, sir. Do not touch me. Please stay away. All right? Not a germaphobe thing. Okay? I'm not homophobic or any type of phobic. I do not want you to touch me, sir. Do not touch me. Get away from me, please. What are you doing? Are you okay? I mean, I want you to die, but I want to make sure I'm not attacking somebody who had an unfair match set up. I want to make sure this battle is one fair and square. And granted, while you're being a bit of a cheapo with your crazy fast speed and your magnet bomb, I want to make sure that if I beat you, I can feel good about my victory. So if you could please just like react accordingly and just happen to get hit by one of my explosions, that'd be great. Problem is, you're too freaking smart. You know what I'm gonna say, right? That's okay. It's okay. It's all my fault that I'm not hitting you because I freaking love Bomberman. Ha! Okay, new idea. Let's try the reverse. What if instead of me standing up here trying to set bombs and throw bombs at him, I have him come up here and I trap him up here? I think that that's what I'm actually supposed to do. There we go! Bada bing, bada boom! I think that is what I was supposed to do because there's no way I was going to chase him otherwise. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we good? Is the world done? What happens next? Because I really don't know. Whoa. A cutscene in 3D. Oh, because I'm moving on to the real boss fight. See, this is the type of boss I was expecting for this type of game. A boss, just like a giant enemy, and I just set bombs everywhere and I try to destroy him. The robots controlled by the boss can only be hurt by hits to their weak point. Look for their weak point. All right, so usually Bomberman games, at least ones that have this grid type of action, like Bomberman DS, and I think even like Bomberman for the NES, had bosses that were just giant, and you just run around and set bombs and hope that one of your explosions hits them. So I will do that. I am just going to set bombs everywhere, and I will hope that the explosions hit important parts, and I will hopefully get the job done. Because I have max firepower and max bomb setting skills. So hopefully one of these is bound to hit you. I just hope that one of them doesn't hit me. So we're just going to keep doing this. I will say, though, I am really digging the way that this boss fight is being done. It's very simple. This is more fair than that previous boss fight phase that I did. There we go. It looks like he's stunned, so I'm just gonna hit a bunch of these. I'm gonna step out of the way. There we go. Now it looks like I'm doing damage to him. This is more like it. This is more like it. This is the Bomberman gameplay that I'm familiar with, or with which I'm familiar. That's the grammatically correct way to say that sentence. Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's do that. It seems like I died, but it seems like I have to have these explosions hit specific parts of his body. Then so he has 6 legs, it looks like. He has 6 legs, it looks like. He has 6 legs. I have to use my explosions to hit the 6 legs. Then they will turn like grayish, or they'll turn darker or something. And then once they're all destroyed, he'll faint and pass out onto the floor. And that's when I can use my explosions to deal massive damage to him. There we go. I'm just kind of setting bombs and I'm hoping that they do the trick. But it seems like I actually have to hit that top right corner over there. So I will do that. I'll get it. It might not be with this next explosion, but I'll definitely do it. We're gonna do it. Okay. So here we go, and those explosions are not gonna reach. Oh no, they did reach. All right, hopefully this is like the last of it. Hopefully I can just destroy you here. Good. How many more bombs do you need, sir? I mean, I appreciate that this is a fair challenge. Oh, I already took out the entirety of your right side, or the entirety of your left side, my right side. Let's go ahead and take out the opposite side, huh? There we go. Boom. Ready? Do it. He's stunned. All the explosions. Hit him. Hit him hard. Hit him with feeling. Let's do it. Bomberman. I freaking love Bomberman! And I had to destroy this one leg down here, but I gotta think I'm getting close. I'm losing all these lives, it's okay. I gotta think I'm getting close. Alright, I've already lost like 10 lives in this first part of the walkthrough. Alright, we're good? Yeah, that's it. We're done. I don't want to lose any more lives in this video. Hopefully, I don't lose that many in the remainder of this walkthrough. Hopefully, I'll be okay from here on out. But Planet Technopolis has been completed! Awesome! Ooh, let's see. Okay, so hopefully I get like 1,400 gold gems, 630. Oh, goodness. There's a ranking system. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. I'll beat the game on expert, and then after I beat the main game normally, I will go back and get triple stars on all the levels, and I might record that as well. Does that sound fair? Hope so.
Come on, you two. Why don't you just...
No! I haven't lost yet! I haven't lost yet!
Fine by me. I can bomb all day, buddy.
Stop! Violence never got anyone anywhere. If we just talk this through...
Get out of the way!
Hey, wait! I wouldn't do that if I were you.
What is it? Scared, are you?
I said...
Calm down, Aqua. Come on, apologize! Apologize now!
Huh?
No more!
I'm sorry!
That's what they get for making Aqua mad.
Oh, Aqua's scarier than anyone when she's angry.
Huh?
Like, I love those cutscenes. They're so simple, but they're so good. I like them. They're very cheesy. I'm not playing this game for the plot, okay? I played Bomberman 64 The Second Attack, and I enjoyed its plot. I'm not playing this game for the plot. I'm enjoying how over-the-top and silly it is. I think it's cool. Anyway, guys, that wraps up this part of Super Bomberman R, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. See you all next time in the next part when I take on Planet Timber Tree. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh!